Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, I'm going to be riding the RTR 1300. I've heard a lot about it and I'm looking forward to it. The lovely people from BMW Motorrad Haneda, Japan have allowed me to use this motorbike the entire day. So what I've done is I've created a route. I'm headed over to Chiba. Those who have been on my channel often will know it's the Aqua line, so I've got to go under Tokyo Bay. And I'm just going to ride around and see what it's like. My first impressions, it's very, very interesting. This is an automatic transmission. This is the first time for me ever riding on an automatic transmission. And the whole feeling, the whole sensation is completely different from what I've used to on my GSA 1300. So yeah, this is very interesting. Me, someone who basically does a lot of recording with videos and so forth, just finding a little bit of a challenge of where I should stick the camera, how I should mount it. You know, so those kind of things would be the things that I'd like to talk about today, is, you know, my observations and my findings so far. Here we go, under Tokyo Bay, the Aqua line. Okay, a little bit of a challenge. The application of BMW, which is the Navi app, I think it lost its correspondence from a GPS signal perspective when I went under the tunnel. So I've had to navigate on my own for a little bit. What I'll do is I'll stop over there and I'll reset it. Overall, the experience, like I said, it's quite nimble and it's very floaty. It almost feels like a mountain bike. The automatic transmission, the change rate of the gears is much higher than I would do normally myself. I'd probably change sooner. Very interesting as well. Okay, hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully that's fixed it. Like I said, this is not entirely the issue from the app. I think that this is probably the issue based upon the fact that I was under the tunnel. So hopefully that's reset it. Yes, that looks better. 9.4, yep, because I was supposed to go allowed 11 kilometers. Great, that's fixed it. You do notice, because we've been so spoiled, all of us who have now migrated and adopted the CarPlay features, that you've got a very rich, full experience with CarPlay using your mobile phone, right? The data, the applications are available. So now at the moment I'm limited to the BMW app, which I've imported a route from MRA. I use my route app. So last night I created a route through Chiba, and I exported the GPX file and imported that into the BMW app. Overall, it is so comfortable. The seat, oh, it's like you're sitting on a sofa at home. I can sit here and watch a movie. Yeah, it's very, very good. And Kei-san from Haneda, he's put the seat in the higher position for me, so yeah, I can easily reach the ground with both legs. So I'm slightly tiptoeing. So my height is 176. I've got a little bit of a longer inseam, so I'm 176. My height, little guy. It rolls so nice, and it's lighter. It feels lighter than my my GSA. Now, for the first time ever riding on automatic transmission, it's a no-brainer. It is so easy. I'm shocked how easy it is. I thought I'd be reaching for the clutch and all that. I've not reached for the clutch once. Yeah, it's just amazing, right? So you've got full automatic where it does everything for you, or you press this button here, right? Press this button here once, and now I'm in manual. So it's changed from D to M, and then I can just basically flip up 4th gear, flip down 3rd gear. It's so easy. So easy. It doesn't change from 2nd to 1st until you're almost at a complete standstill. That's a lesson learned for me. I typically just keep the clutch in, change to 1st and all that. The computer is educating me. I probably would have changed later there. I'm already in 3rd. I'm at 42 kilometers an hour and I'm in 3rd gear. Don't know. Maybe I probably would have changed later. It has the cruise control. It has, you know, the radar on the front and back, just like my GSA has. I do like that. I like it when it changes down, that it gives that little rev. Anyhow, that's the automatic transmission, right? So I've got it now in automatic. You have that feature, you know, available on GSs and GSAs as well, right? A whole array, a whole line of BMW motorbikes. Boom, boom. So easy to hold with one leg as I'm standing here. I feel nothing. I feel no weight whatsoever. Nothing. This is lovely. Through these windy corners, it just floats. It just floats. So comfortable. With my GSA, you feel like you've got a big bike. You don't feel that with this. You don't feel there is a big bike. Now, there are critics out there I've seen videos of that had the predecessor of this bike. I've never ridden it. I don't know it. My comparison is from the GSA to this. The RT R1300 is my comparison. The GSA is a big bike, which I like. Big tank. That good old drive shaft, that boxer engine, that tractor. This feels like one of those tractors. I love it. You've got to be a BMW fanboy like I am. I really enjoy it. It is so comfortable. I'm riding here with one hand. This seat is amazing. Wow. They could probably use this design of the seat probably for the GSA, the 1300 and the GS. Not everyone would be complaining about an iron butt. I mean, it's a big step up. It's a big difference. The seat of the 1250 GSA to the 1300 GSA. But every now and then, after about 5 or 6 hours of me sitting on that, yeah, you feel it. You feel a bit sore. This is like sitting in your sofa at home. Let's go. I've heard people talking about these wind deflectors. It's all a gimmick and all that. I have to probably try that later on when I head back over the motorway home, whether or not it actually does deflect the wind. I'll tell you what, they're easy to grab though. So easy to put up. No issues. Boom. It's not flimsy at all. Not at all flimsy. And that massive back box, ooh, man, you could probably fit a couple of helmets in that. That is huge. Now, someone like me who likes to create content, all your camera gear in there, and some stuff on the side as well, right? Now, this is a motorbike for touring. You buy this, you're not going to go off-road. You're not going to go into these little pebble roads. You're going to go touring. You're going to go and enjoy it. Tell you what, it's got some grunt to it. Ooh, she's got some grunt. Hey everyone, so I've ridden this motorbike for around about 40 to 50 kilometers now, and as I've mentioned when I was riding down here, the comfort of this motorbike is phenomenal. That's the real seller for me. They've really done, apparently compared to the previous models, have done a lot of work on making sure that the comfort is a priority. As I mentioned, as I'm riding and gliding through those roads, it's so easy to navigate, it's so nimble, you do not feel the weight whatsoever. The seating position as well, initially when I got on it, because you know the GSA, when you sit on it, you sit kind of upright and up straight and so forth, and you know you feel like you've got a colossal big massive motorbike under you. This feels very nimble, this feels very small. So what I found is, you know, like I mentioned, is almost like you're sitting on a mountain bike because of the steering, the design of the steering and the curvature is really interesting as well. It took me about, you know, 10 to 20 kilometers to get used to it because you feel like you're quite small when you're sitting on it. But, you know, once you're used to it, there's no issues, there's no concerns whatsoever. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It comes in two versions. It comes in the clutch version and the automatic transmission. This is the very first motorbike I have ever ridden on automatic transmission. From the get-go, I had no issues or no problems whatsoever. From leaving Haneda early this morning, I took off in automatic mode, and within a few kilometers, I'd already figured out, you know, how to go between, you know, manual and automatic. The TFT screen is massive. I think the real estate you have there, all of the features you have on board is just huge. It's just really impressive on how big that is. So when I picked up the motorbike this morning, Kei-san mentioned to me, he said, "Arch, this is so comfortable, this motorbike. It's probably my favorite of road bikes that BMW has in its product line." This has what we call DESA, which stands for Dynamic Electronic Suspension Adjustment. So it adjusts the suspension, the damping, electronically for you. And you know, I can confirm that as I was coming through some of the bumpier roads here in Chiba. It's like I said, you're sitting on a sofa. It's absolutely amazing. It's so comfortable. I really enjoyed that. Now, how would the passenger be sitting on this? Let's just do a test to see how comfortable it would be, right? Wow, that is very comfortable. Wow, you're sitting on a throne up here. You've got this massive top case behind you, which you can just lean on. So let's go into a little bit more detail about the cockpit and the functionality there that you have on hand. Power on and off, modes, start and stop of the engine. So on the left hand side here we have the cruise control, on and off, setting speed up and speed down. This is the hamburger button, which is also available on the GSA that I have. So when you press this, you can then navigate through the various functions to operate this button here. Menu button, indicator, and horn. This button allows you to switch between automatic or manual. Now this is quite interesting. I've never seen this on a motorbike before. You've got these 4 buttons here on the left hand side. Button number 1 serves as a navigation shortcut. Button number 2, audio and media control. Button number 3, phone communication. Button number 4, vehicle settings or heated gear. Let me just demonstrate getting this motorbike on the center stand as well. As you kick this out and you press down, the motorbike elevates itself. Putting my weight on the motorbike, almost no effort whatsoever. Kick it back off and put it on its side stand. Someone did say, getting it off the side stand, you need to give it a bit of a thrust. Let's test that to see how that works, if that really is the case. Now you see the angle it's leaning over. It's got quite a decent lean on it. So to get it off the side stand, let's see. Right, sitting on the motorbike, get it off the side stand. It's no different than the GSA for me to get it off the side stand whatsoever. It's almost the same. I wouldn't say it's heavier or easier. It's the same for me, I'm used to it. The horn is like a car. Lovely lean. What I'm just finding is that the gear selection it does in auto, it stays, when you engine brake, it stays in a higher gear than what I would choose, which means it has a tendency to assist less. Yeah, I shot over that corner a little bit because I'm in fourth gear, where possibly when I would have done it myself I would have been in third gear. Just a small observation. One thing I've noticed as well is that balancing on this motorbike is extremely easy. When you come up to a traffic light and you feel that the light is going to go green at any minute, you just sit there and balance the motorbike. It's so easy. And here we are at the sea. Beautiful. Look at that. Magnificent. Would you look at that? The gear change there. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was of use to you. My personal experience on this motorbike, absolutely amazing. Made for touring. I've loved every minute of it. Special thanks to Haneda, specifically Nozaki-san, the head of sales there, for allowing me to use this motorbike today. And hopefully I'll see you again on the next video. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.